Monday, then we can go forward with that. If it's not, whether it needs to be the Tuesday or the following week. I don't know the answer.
I had that changed to the 14th for some reason.
Janet, you had a conflict.
I thought I did, but the conference I'm going to, the end of July, 1st of August ends on Friday, so I can get home by that Monday. The
Okay.
14th also works for me, so either one.
Okay, so you're good on the 7th.
Good on
Okay,
this.
really didn't have. Anybody else have any issues with August 7th?
I do,
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
because I had it down as for some
Okay.
reason, the 14th.
Well, we were talking about that at some point at the unveiling. I think
Okay.
we were kind of unofficially
Okay.
talking about that. So what about the 8th or the 14th? The 14th will be the next Monday. Or you could do the Tuesday like we would do for the September meeting, which would be
The
the
week of the
Tuesday.
7th is out for me
So that's-
now.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How's the 14th look?
It's fine for me.
Sure. Do you know, Diane, for you?
I think I'm good with either one. If Kim, can you do, Dr. Simmons, can you do on Tuesday, the 8th?
She said that whole week was out.
Oh, I didn't hear her. I'm sorry.
I'm closer to your microphone than she is.
Yeah.
On there. You got the one on the desk.
And just for budget information, the 16th to the 23rd, I will be out of state in Wyoming Mountains where I will not have internet access of any kind. So
Of 16 to the 23rd
3rd of
of
August.
August.
You can send up smoke signals or something.
It's
Yeah.
And we won't have any way to predict when we're going to need to have another meeting soon, so.
Original date, like, can we do the original date?
The
August
first
7th
Monday is the
is-
7th. First Monday is the 7th. Yeah, Tuesday's the 1st.
Okay, let me,
I think everybody can do the 14th.
okay, good.
If that's,
Yeah.
if that's fine with the board. On there, so if everybody's good, we'll do the 14th of August there, and then everything else looks satisfactory. to Everybody there, it makes the year look shorter. Looking at it like this.
And so at the end, I did not put a date for the end of the year budget meeting. I figured that would be the one that we would see how the year is going. I know
TBD.
Amanda and her team oftentimes, a day makes a difference. And so I didn't want to set that one yet, not knowing how the year was going to unfold. And then obviously we're going to need at some point in time a budget work session. So that we can, once we know what this new budget is, we will add that meeting as a special call meeting. And depending on hiring, right now, especially since, with it being moved to August 14th, even August 7th is sometimes difficult not having a meeting in July. So we may need to request a special call meeting specifically for personnel so we can make sure that our schools are fully staffed. We're gonna play that by ear. Right now, we have some things that are in the works. But I want to make sure we're able to capture as many as we can because we would prefer to have our schools fully staffed on day one.
So do we need a motion to approve those dates, I guess,
Yeah,
preliminarily?
because it is a
Okay.
change from what is in our normal board meeting days
All right. So I'll entertain a motion to approve these regular meeting dates
with a change of August
to August 14th.
14th.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion. We change those dates and leave open the option to change again if necessary.
All right, that's great. I like it. Do I have a second to that?
Second.
All right. Any other questions or comments? All those in favor, raise your hand. All right, thank you much. I don't think we have anything under discussion items on there, so we'll, yeah,
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I understand they're coming to cut the electricity off, so if I lose you, they're gonna work on the problem with the electricity going off and on that we've had over the last 2 days. So I may leave. So if I disappear, you know what happened, okay?
Okay, we understand. We appreciate you zooming in with us.
Thank you. I've enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day. If I,
You can go to the beach now when we get done.
uh,
You can go to the beach. You can go to the beach after we get through. Yeah. So next, we've got on here comments from the superintendent. So Dr.
Yeah,
Thompson.
when I moved it, all comments left, so I'm gonna share with you the ones that I remember. And we'll ensure that, I don't know what happened to them, they just disappeared. But we, our schools are doing a really great job right now of pre-planning. And I know that you guys like to be at as many events as possible. You're really supportive. We have right now athletic events that I'm getting ready to send to you. Some of them are already in there, but like I said, they disappeared. I don't know what.
No, the dates are showing on mine.
Are they? If
Yeah.
you refresh, they might not show because they're not showing.
I'm not touching it.
Anyway, it may be me and user error. But we've included some of them, but we have just added to our master document, some sports dates, some dates for high school seniors. We're in the process of adding things from schools with everything from field trips to performances and professional development for teachers from various departments. So I'll be sharing those with you via email, but the ones that you can see in there are basically what's upcoming through through the first day of school. We have, as you can see, quite a few things going on. The early college will be having beta club inductions. We have optional teacher work days in there. The high school and middle school, as you approved last time, will be doing some professional development with the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People through the Franklin Covey organization and Leader in Me. We have our golf tournament coming up, which I hope that you're all able to attend. I know that Bailey and Marcia have been working really hard on the tournament as well as our endowment board, who I'm very thankful for because they behind the scenes are making everything happen. And we're going to put some things in there that like conference. Oh, thank you.
Got back to school blast too.
Yeah, back to school blast August 5th. I'm so excited about the back to school blast. Last year we had about 2,000 people to show up. We love our partnership with the Sheriff's Department. They have a lot of activities for families planned. And of course, we also have planned, as we have in the past, free haircuts for kids, children who need shoes and who are on our list will get free shoes during that day. We have school supplies, backpacks. We're consistently looking for more donations, but we have a lot of great things that we're going to give out to our families. And then, of course, fun and games. They'll get to meet some of their teachers and school staff and actually get some of their schedules at that time. Find out who their teachers are. So that's on Saturday, August 5th from 10 to 2, and it'll be at the Ashe County Governmental Complex. But we're really excited, very thankful for our community partners. And I think we had, 50 booths? Quite a few different community organizations who've teamed up with us to make sure children have a great start to their school year. This is our 3rd annual Back to School Blast. Thank you to Amy Walker and the entire Central Services team who have really put a lot of effort into making this happen for all of us. So we'll be there with bells on and smiles and hopefully have a great weather day for that to happen. And school starting is just around the corner. Today is the last day of summer school. We've had a lot of great feedback from our Career Accelerator program. In fact, the way we've used our federal funds and just the how we're using our summer school funds and the Career Accelerator is being promoted by the state. Julie Taylor received an invitation for our team. And we've invited some of our teacher leaders who are aspiring administrators to sit on a panel with us Here in next month, we were already going to be looking at some of our data from this past year at SAS in Raleigh, and now we've been asked to serve on as a panel as a model district. So we're excited to elevate the hard work of our teachers and our aspiring administrators and how they've handled it. And then, of course, looking at how we've effectively used some of the federal funds that we have been so thankful to have to bring good programming to students and families. And I want to say we've had or will have had over 630 students on our campuses for all the different summer school programs that we have. So that's a lot of impact this year that we've had with summer school. So kudos to our teachers and administrators who've opened their doors and their hearts and their innovation to students and families this year, because that's been quite a success. And then we have some PD coming up for our administrators. Dr. Simmons was able to attend a strategic planning session that we held with each of our schools. So our school principals and assistant principals and our district leaders. And Dr. Simmons was there as we took a look at our school improvement plans. This is the year that the state has us redo all school improvement plans. And so we want to make sure that we are not only making progress at individual schools to meet individual school needs, but also continuing to align with our district. So our teams sat down and looked at where our successes have been, and we'll share some of these in August with you whenever we have, or from a strategic planning perspective, we'll share more in August once we have all of our data back in. But we're making some significant success and progress toward our district strategic goals. And like I said, I can't wait to share that with you, but I thought that planning day was a success. Following the strategic planning, Franklin Covey, our new partners, helped us to look at how we lead differently within our schools and how we plan for that, how we plan for that from a leadership perspective, and then what that looks like leading into our schools and bringing other people along. So we'll have 2 more days of that with Franklin Covey with the 4 roles of leadership for educators. And hopefully that will help us have a positive start and bring that positive leadership to the new school year. Anything I'm missing, team, at all? Lots going on this summer. I mean, every single day we have a lot of things going on, but we're thankful for our community partners. We're thankful for you all who are advocating within our community for our schools, and excited about the new school year. Open house dates are already on there for families. We have our pre-K open house, I think is the first one. And like I said, lots of professional development where our educators can learn in advance before the school year starts. Anything else? Anything? No?
I will say on Lawson has been at summer camp and has had an absolute ball doing that. So he's had fun. I know at Mountain View, and I'm sure all the other kids have as well. And I like it being summer camp. And I think they like that better too.
And we also have our after school program. So the grant that we received last year, one of those many grants that Amanda talked about, and us bringing funds into the system. We offered the after school summer care for the first time in many, many years. So we have students who are participating in that program, and that's Monday through Friday. We're rotating schools so that our schools can have time to prepare their buildings for the next school year. But we're really excited that we're able to contribute in that way to families. And we'll be looking for partners this year. This is year number 1 of the grant. is complete. We have 2 more years on that grant. And from a sustainability point of view, we do need a way to sustain that grant beyond it. So we are looking for community partners in that space. And so if anybody out there is listening and would like to talk with us about how you can contribute to this partnership and really make it happen, that is something we are looking forward to.
Does anybody have anything else?
Could you send me that list? My computer.
Yeah,
won't
mine's
pick
the
that
same
up.
thing, but yes, I can.
Mine won't pick that list up, Amy.
Mine did the same thing. It just disappeared. Now all of a sudden it's up. So I
Are
don't
you
know. I
kidding?
don't know what it's doing right now. Amy gave me her phone and then it popped back up on my computer. So, but yes, I will send them all an email.
Well, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
Was that a motion?
I can make them. They were adjourned, yeah.
Yay. Do I have a second? Any other questions, comments? All right, all those in favor, raise your hand. Have a happy and safe Fourth.
Oh, that's true. July 4th.
Mhm.
Christmas of July.